and welcome to Karen's Kitchen. Oh wait, today we're in Coco's kitchen. We are at our ranch, and Granddaddy and I have spent the last 2 weeks trying to self-quarantine so that we could get together with our children and grandchildren. And before we all met at the ranch, we were tested for COVID-19 and had negative results. So today from Coco's kitchen, I would like to introduce to you my daughter, Kimberly. Come on in, Kimberly.
Hi, Coco. Thanks for having us.
We're so excited to have you all together today at our kitchen. Next is my grandson, Abel. Come on in, Abel. Grandson Abel, 7 years old. And next is our granddaughter, Stella. Come on in, Stella, 5 years old. Come right on in. Now come in where everybody can see you. Very good. So today, Kimberly, Mommy, is going to teach everyone how to make challah. So I'm going to turn it over to Kimberly. Here you go.
All right, so today we're going to make challah, and this is something that's become a quarantine tradition for us over the last 6 months. And you can find 1,000,001 recipes on the internet, but today we're using our cousin Barbara's recipe, which we love. So it starts with 5 cups of flour. Abel, will you help me pour the flour? We start with the dry ingredients. You'll be the next one.
You're next.
We're just using a simple all-purpose flour. And then half a cup of sugar. Sally?
Kelly, you want to do the sugar?
Ordered.
Ooh. Thank you.
And then 2 teaspoons of salt. Abel, do you want to find the salt? Perfect. And usually we use our stand mixer, but we don't have one of those at the ranch, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way with our hands. Actually, I need a whisk, which I can find right down here. Yep. We're all going to take turns whisking our dry ingredients together slowly so they don't splash out.
To keep everything in the
You
bowl.
do a few, and then Stella will do a
twist,
few.
and Stella will do a few twists. Nice. Woo. Good job. Good job. All right, Stella, you want to turn? Thank you.
That would be cool if they made the whisk like a race car, so it could be like.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Then
that
you
would
do
be
it really fast. I think that's perfect. What do you think, Mommy?
Yep, great. So we can set those over to the side just for a minute. And right here we have 1 cup of warm water. You want your water to be between 100 and 105 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a packet of active dry yeast, which you can find in these little packets at your grocery store, or you can get a larger size. If you get the larger size, a packet is roughly 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast.
If your water is too hot, it will kill your yeast. If the water is too cold, it won't activate the yeast. So it has to be in that very narrow temperature range.
You take a spoon and gently stir
Gently
it.
so it stays in the bowl.
Okay, so now we're going to set that off to the side for just a minute. And we have 1/3 cup of oil. We're going to pour that in slowly. And then we have our 3 eggs. Coco and Stelly, can you guys crack the eggs one at a time?
You always do your eggs in a separate bowl in case there's a problem. There you go, right over the bowl.
Either with the egg or the shell.
Right, so we don't have any eggshells in there. Let Granddaddy take a look at that. All right, that looks good. Mommy, what's next?
Then we're going to pour the rest of our wet ingredients into our bowl. Yep, plop, plop, plop.
Okay, looks like this is hot.
And then, it's okay if it's a little lumpy
Is it
still.
okay?
It's all going to incorporate either with your mixer or with your hands. We all just washed our hands. Just make sure everything gets out. I'm going to start it slowly, and pretty soon it will start to look like, I'll start it, challah dough. So it takes about 4 or 5 minutes to get to this kind of ball-like consistency in your food processor or your stand mixer or by hand even. And you want it to all kind of form a ball. And then I can dump it out. I'm gonna roll it out.
So you don't need to flour your counter or anything?
You can, but mine doesn't appear to be too sticky.
Oh, looks good.
And then I'm gonna put it back in. And we're gonna let this proof. So we're gonna find a humid place, which can be anywhere from your kitchen counter to your laundry room, or if you live in a humid climate, you can actually leave it outside. But you wanna cover it just to make sure nothing falls into it or flies into it. Stella, will you do the honors?
Like that
Cover it.
fly
You
over
Cover it up
there.
with that? Thank you.
Very nice.
Nice. Perfect.
And that.
Good job. All right, so
See you
we'll
in a
see
minute.
you now. Welcome back to Coco's Kitchen. We're having so much fun. I'm having so much fun with my grandchildren. Do I hear Kimberly? Ah, there you are, Kimberly. Welcome back, Mommy.
So we just allowed our challah dough to proof. And proofing is a step in the baking process. We've all washed our hands, don't worry, where you allow the yeast to activate and rise and expand the dough. And oftentimes it can double or even triple in size. So this is our dough post proofing for the first time.
Should we make
Right
all
now-
different challahs or
Sometimes if you have enough dough, each person in your quarantine can take a little bit of dough and braid it the way that they like to. But today we are gonna show you a 6-strand. And so we're each gonna take a piece of the dough and roll it out into a really long strand that will become part of our 6-strand braid. So hold on, can you hand me the flour? So we're gonna sprinkle a little flour on our workspace. Hold on, so it doesn't
So it doesn't stick.
stick. And we're just using the same all-purpose flour that we used in our dough. Okay, hop back real quick. So I'm just gonna cut the dough in 6 even-ish clumps. And I want you to roll this out into one big long line.
string.
And this will be yours.
That
So
one's
make
yours?
it into a circle.
Do I get one too?
Then
Yes,
make it
we're gonna
into
do
a
6.
Well, I'm gonna watch because I haven't done this before.
Sometimes you can get some air bubbles in your challah, and that's okay. You just kind of squeeze them out and roll them out.
I got one.
Yep, that's okay. But you want to get the air bubble out before baking. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one looks very long and short, and that one looks long. So I'm going to combine these
Can you over knead it?
No. Then you take your 6 strands and line them up next to each other and just make sure that they all are relatively the same length. Okay, so
Okay, here we go.
we have 6 strands and
Pinch them together.
we have 6 strands here that we've all worked together to roll out, and what we're gonna do is
pinch them
together
together.
at the top. So when you're pinching them together, you don't really have to worry about what it looks like because we're gonna tuck it underneath the challah at the end. Okay, perfect, thank you. So now I'm gonna flip it around so everyone can see. So the first step is we're gonna cross the top
Get
2.
that one and put it right there.
No, hold on. First we cross the top 2. It's a little
Tuck
bit
two
more
crosses over
chaotic
all
than I
of them.
think. And then you have a space in the middle. The words that I say to myself when I'm braiding are right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. Right side down, replace the right side. So here we go.
Here we go.
Right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. Right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. Right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. Right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. Right side down, replace the right side. Left side down, replace the left side. And then I kind of just tuck them all under.
Fantastic.
And then you do the same thing with the other side.
And voila, gorgeous.
There we go.
Wow.
So I'm gonna now put it on my parchment paper where I can show you all the different angles. Not yet, because I.
Cloud's coming down. Wait, let's cost or so.
And now, and challah is definitely a baked item that requires a lot of patience because now we let it proof or rise one more time before we put our egg wash on and put it in the oven to bake. So we'll see you in about an hour.
Bye.
Hi, so we've let our challah proof for the second time. This time it's braided. And I'm making my egg wash, which is just 1 egg that I'm whipping with a fork. And you can use, if you have a pastry brush or something like that, a grill brush even, but I use my hands because I like to get it into all the creases. So I just kind of give it a little challah massage into each little crease. And you can take this opportunity to kind of reshape if you need to. All right, now we're gonna put it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes and we'll check on it when it's ready. Putting it in the oven now.
Back to Coco's Kitchen. We're ready to take our challah out of the oven and see how it's doing. Gorgeous.
The challah has been in a 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes. We checked on it.
Smells amazing
It does.
in here, and as I always say, you're going to be tempted to want to just cut into this challah and start eating it right now, but I caution you, it is too hot. Let it rest. It will be delicious in just a few minutes.
And I learned that one trick to seeing if it's ready is you knock on it. And if it sounds hollow, then it's ready.
Thank you for coming to Coco's Kitchen, and thank you, Kimberly, for teaching us all how to make challah. Bye. We'll see you next time.